The Division of Household Labor by Tiffany Stevenson. What if I told you that I had the secret to a happier marriage? How about the secret to a more fulfilling life? I can feel the eyes rolling, but I'm serious. Now, what if I told you the secret to a happier marriage and a more fulfilling life lies within your own home? In fact, it starts in the sink. You see, the typical household requires meals to be prepared, laundry to be washed, floors and bathrooms to be cleaned, and trash to be carried out on any given day. No household can survive for long without having someone step in and perform the necessary chores. The dilemma: who should do them? In recent decades, women and men have moved towards equal representation in many areas, from working outside the home to childcare. However, in the realm of housework, it appears that little progress has been made. Historically, there's a reason for why that is. Prior to the Industrial Revolution, women were raised to protect their family and territory, whereas men were raised to work and make money. These socially constructed gender norms continued and continue today, as mothers teach daughters domestic activities and fathers teach sons manual labor. The secret to a happier marriage and a more fulfilling life is that home is as much an environment for men and women to share responsibility and pool talents as work is. What would be revolutionary is for all of us to stop seeing the home as a gendered space. You can be part of this revolution. It starts in the sink. In 2007, 62% of adults said that sharing household chores is very important to marital success. And yet, in a study of 500 working families, men were found to spend 18% of their time doing housework, taking on 33% of household tasks, whereas women spent 22% of their time on housework, carrying out twice the amount of household tasks. While watching television on a Saturday morning, John kicks back in a lounge chair as his wife Susanna sits on the couch folding laundry. At one point, their 1-year-old daughter cries for Susanna's attention, and she puts down the clothes to pick her up. With her daughter on her hip, Susanna goes into the kitchen to start preparing a meal. In addition to a full-time job, she handles most of the household work and the childcare, even when John is home. According to Susanna, while her husband has time to pursue his own interests, she views herself as the only member of the family who must continually sacrifice her well-being for the needs of others. The strong sense of being burdened that Susanna expresses is not unusual. And she certainly isn't alone in this. In comparison to men, women are devoting 25 more hours to chores than men as full-time organizers and doers of their family. This mental load, or double burden, of labor means women have to constantly decide where to allocate time and financial resources, which impacts her ability to develop her own capacities. When men are relegated as the helper role, having to be told what needs to be done, it seems they're refusing to take on their share of the mental load, leaving their spouses distressed. This ambiguity in the division of household responsibility often results in ongoing negotiations, resentment, and tension. However, when husbands make greater contributions to their home, wives feel supported by them. Most wives experience their husband's contribution to housework as an expression of love and concern. The more wives perceive the share in the division of labor as being equal, the better the relationships are for both partners. In fact, partners who share responsibility at work and home are happier and more successful. A study launched by Örebro University in Sweden followed couples who agreed to equally share the burden at work and home by both working part-time and spending equal time at home, taking on half of the household tasks and childcare. The couples reported that their decision to share responsibilities equally was not only good for their relationship, but also their family as a whole. Most interestingly, male participants did not report that their career had suffered a negative impact by them dedicating less time to work and more to home. Men noted that their choice actually served their careers well because the extra responsibility they took on at home was valued highly as experience in management. Equal sharing also puts you on equal footing in your own home, and this sets the scene for intimacy. When each spouse truly owns 50% of the housework, life feels fair to both partners, and both feel great about their abilities. Both partners tackle the work, learn to get good at each chore, and appreciate all efforts. By choosing equal sharing, you get happy, intimate partners who value each other and take pride in their own competence. Susanna and John can learn from this. So, do you want the secret to a happier marriage, to a more fulfilling life? Offer to help your spouse with household chores. Offer to make meals, wash laundry, take out the trash, and clean the floors in bathrooms. The more we make an effort to see the home as a non-gendered space, the sooner we can move towards non-traditional attitudes, emphasizing shared roles and egalitarianism. You can be part of this revolution. It starts in the sink. Thank you.